Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby were joined by Vanessa Feltz and Matthew Wright on This Morning to debate whether the isolation period following a positive COVID test should be scrapped. Philip, who has just recovered from the virus, slams scientists and doctors for saying it's too soon to end isolation periods, which caused a backlash on social media as viewers labeled him smug. Vanessa explained how she felt like celebrating at the news the government are likely to end essential isolation periods. "It's all anybody's desperate to do, we're leading the world in this," she stated. The TV personality added, "I have to say, I did have some scientists and doctors and stuff on my radio show this morning tutting terribly. They seem to think it was much too soon. But haven't they always done that? They're such doom mongers," Philip remarked. Vanessa continued, "I'll tell you what else they said you can't really lead the world in this. They said it's a worldwide pandemic, so you can't make us the exception from the rest of the world. However, my heart and my soul just tells me, oh good, I can't wait." Holly commented she would feel uncomfortable being around people knowing she had tested positive for COVID in case they live with someone vulnerable. "I'm so glad you mentioned the vulnerable," Matthew replied. "Because all I've been seeing on my social media and in my inbox are people who are vulnerable themselves or have vulnerable relatives. They're saying Boris Johnson didn't mention anything about what's going to happen to them." He added Omicron seems to be nothing like other variants and pointed at Philip as an example. "I don't personally perceive Omicron as being much worse than flu," he added. Matthew continued, "But what we and Boris Johnson are losing sight of is that Omicron is just one variant, and there are other variants out there that have shown they are extremely disruptive." "Well, it's the dominant variant," Phil replied. "It's the one people are most likely to get. I was proudly vaccinated and I had one single symptom." Twitter user Leanne Thomas took to social media and fumed, "Here we go, it was mild for Phil, so that must be the case for everyone." Steve Lowe added, "Congratulations for getting through COVID, Phil. Shame a lot of other people didn't do the same, you smug T." #ThisMorning. Holly and Phil really do try their hardest to shield Bojo from any harsh but necessary criticism. #ThisMorning can be a bit North Korea at times, Leanne Thomas argued. Vixter51 boasted, "So Phil's attitude is now, I didn't have it bad so it must be fine, infectious people roam free. What an idiot. #ThisMorning. Sarah added, "Oh F off at Schof. How are scientists and doctors, who know more than you, doom mongers? #ThisMorning. Philip only returned to This Morning earlier this week after isolating at home when he tested positive for COVID-19. This Morning airs weekdays at 10 a.m. on ITV.